Well, if you were driving by the Buffalo Irish Center tonight, you may have noticed and seen this protest happening outside. Several local organizations, environmental activists, and the Tonawanda Seneca Nation, they all rallied where Governor Kathy Hochul was having a fundraiser. The demonstration was a call for a moratorium to restrict new data center development here in New York State, specifically at the stamp site in Genesee County.
People are bearing the brunt of the cost, like with the, between like hearing loss from all the noise that's being made, to, like the loss of jobs, when we see energy rates go up because of these data centers, we see hospitals close, we see nursing homes close, we see just everybody is having to pay more and more and more and for less and less and less.
We're talking about an area of woods that we call the big woods that, quite frankly, is relatively untouched since as far back as the Revolution, and it's a very quiet forest. It is a very quiet forest. When you get deep into these woods, you can't even hardly hear any cars on the road. So what we're talking about is a building that's going to be adding immense sound to the soundscape, especially industrial noise and the noise of these chillers at this data center. It's going to have immense harm on the plants and the animals and their behaviors.
Now, Governor Hochul did not directly address the protesters, but did talk about the Genesee County stamp plant earlier today. She says New York State has some long-term interests when it comes to data centers, but with certain standards.
I believe that data centers, if they do come to our state, need to provide their own energy source or pay substantial amounts of money to reduce the rates of everyone in the area. That has to be job number one. In this case, though, and I've been involved in the stamp plant since my days in Congress representing this area, I do want to see economic development that creates jobs. That's the whole premise behind this, to have job-creating enterprises come there. And so, if I was the local elected official, and I spent 14 years as a local official, so I'm not telling them what to do, they will do what they think is best for their communities, but I would prefer to see something that had more long-term job generation.
The company Stream Data Centers says that its project would create 125 jobs at the stamp plant, along with 1,200 construction jobs to build it.